Hey guys, you're here with Quicksand Rigs, and today we're going to take a look at what to expect from certain dungeon boss mechanics. So without further ado, let's sink in to the Aurum Vale. The first boss you will encounter in the Aurum Vale is called the Locksmith. You will no doubt notice that the room is riddled with pools of gold sludge. This is something that will be found throughout the entire dungeon. It is important not to stand in it, as it can deal high damage over time. The Locksmith, every 20 seconds, will cast a gold lung. This is a stacking debuff that applies a dot to every member of the party and will increase with each stack you've gained. There are also Moorball fruits spread throughout the room that will spawn on their own independent 30-second timers. These Moorball fruit will cleanse disabilities and debuffs, including the gold lung debuff. The best method here is to have the healer and the tank stand next to a fruit and have both DPS ready to run to a different nearby fruit. Each member of the party should eat a fruit when they have 2 stacks of gold lung on them. Eating fruit with only 1 stack of gold lung will not give the fruit enough time to respawn before you get more stacks applied to you. The damage of gold lung increases fairly quickly, so it is not recommended to go above 2 stacks of the debuff. If everyone in the party maintains good timing with the fruit, you should be able to stand next to the same fruit and have it respawn every time you hit 2 stacks of the gold lung debuff. The second boss in this dungeon is the Coincounter. The Coincounter is a very hard-hitting boss, however, every one of his hard-hitting attacks have an AoE indicator, so they should be fairly avoidable. The Coincounter will do a conal swipe attack with his mace every 20 seconds. He will also do an attack called Glower, which is a long-range beam attack, also on its own 20-second timer, and upon reaching 50% health, he will do a 360 AoE attack every 40 seconds with his mace. The most important attacks to look out for come at 70% and 30% health. He will do Eye of the Beholder. This will be similar to the Chimera in Cutter's Cry. This will be a 360-degree medium-range attack that will provide safety near the feet of the boss, but also have a maximum range, so any range classes dealing with it can simply back up out of the area. The Coincounter will continue with his various AoEs until death. As you progress through this dungeon, you will come across rooms with enemy mobs called Moorball Fruit. Once these mobs engage in combat with you, they will germinate for 20 seconds, and upon completion, they will spawn a Moorball seedling. These seedlings are not that dangerous, however, this mechanic will come back up in the final fight and pose a much higher threat. The final boss inside of the Aurum Vale is Miser's Mistress. Much like the first boss, the Mistress is surrounded by a lot of gold sludge, so make sure you are not caught standing in it. She will cast Bad Breath every 25 seconds, which is the same attack any Moorball you have fought in the open world does as well. Bad Breath can be fairly dangerous because it applies a large number of debuffs to your character, so it is important not to get caught by it. Upon reaching 85% health, the Mistress will cast Hooked Burr every 25 seconds on one party member, applying a stacking debuff on you, similar to the Locksmith Gold Lung mechanic. And every 30 seconds she will do Burr Burrow, which is a room-wide AoE that applies burrs to every party member. Burr Burrow also does damage that will increase with every stack of burrs you have on you. The Room of the Mistress also brings back the fruit mechanic from the Locksmith and works the same way. It will cleanse the burrs off of you, which again is recommended to do every 2 stacks of burrs. However, these fruit only respawn every 2 minutes, so this fight might be more difficult. Once the Mistress reaches 50% health, she will move herself to the center of the room and spawn 5 Moorball fruit. Just like before, these fruit will take 20 seconds to germinate and turn themselves into Moorball seedling. She will do this Moorball fruit mechanic every 60 seconds. It is vitally important to kill these fruit before they become seedling, as every attack from a seedling will give you a stack of the burr's debuff, which could have your group quickly unravel or wipe trying to recover from the massive damage of the burrs and Burr Burrow. Alright guys, there you go. That is your quick guide to the Aurum Vale. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.